The soul of an icon, reimagined. A first drive of the 2026 electric Land Rover Defender. For decades, the sound of a Land Rover Defender at work was a universal language. It was the chug of a diesel engine fording a river in Borneo, the rumble of a petrol V8 cresting a sand dune in the Sahara, the mechanical clatter of a farm vehicle navigating the muddy lanes of the British countryside. It was a sound synonymous with rugged capability and analog soul. So the very notion of a silent Defender 1, powered not by combustion, but by electrons, felt to many like unthinkable heresy. Could a vehicle so defined by its mechanical heart survive a transplant with a battery and motors? Standing before the 2026 Land Rover Defender EV for the first time, it's clear the brand's designers understood this profound challenge. The iconic two-box silhouette is sacred and remains untouched. The floating roof, the alpine windows, the side-hinged tailgate with the full-size spare all are present and correct. The changes are subtle, whispered rather than shouted. The traditional grille is now a smooth, solid panel, hinting at the lack of a radiator to cool. The wheels are more aerodynamic in their design, and where you'd expect a fuel filler cap, there's now a cleverly integrated charge port. It is unmistakably a Defender, just one that has quietly evolved for a new era. The real revolution, of course, is beneath the surface. The familiar ladder frame chassis has been heavily re-engineered to create a digital skateboard, housing a massive battery pack low in the floor. This provides a foundation for a dual motor setup, one on each axle, delivering permanent all-wheel drive with a level of control that was previously unimaginable. While Land Rover is coy on exact figures, we're told to expect a combined output of over 550 horsepower, a range of well over 300 miles on a single charge, and a torque figure that makes the old V8 look modest. The first part of our test drive is on tarmac, and the experience is utterly transformative. The Defender has always had a certain agricultural charm on the road. The new EVE has the polished refinement of a luxury limousine. Pulling away is a silent, seamless surge of acceleration that is deeply impressive. The low center of gravity from the floor-mounted battery completely changes the on-road dynamics. Body roll is vastly reduced, and the Defender now carves through corners with a stability and composure that feels entirely alien to the nameplate. It is quiet, astonishingly quick, and supremely comfortable, thanks to the standard air suspension. It has, in one fell swoop, become a magnificent long-distance cruiser. But a Defender is not defined by its on-road manners. It earns its reputation in the mud, on the rocks, and through the water. Our off-road course, a challenging mix of steep, muddy inclines and treacherous rock gardens, is where the EV would either prove its mettle or fail the lineage test. The first revelation is the silence. As we approach a difficult rock crawl, the only sounds are the crunch of gravel under the tires and the gentle whir of the electric motors. You can hear the suspension articulating, the slip of a tire finding grip, a level of audible feedback that was previously drowned out by engine noise. It creates a new, more intimate connection with the terrain. The second revelation is the control. The greatest weapon in an EV's off-road arsenal is instant torque. There is no need to build revs or anticipate power delivery. With a feather-like touch on the accelerator, you can command the precise amount of torque needed to slowly crawl up and over an obstacle. It feels less like driving and more like conducting. Land Rover has developed a new terrain response 3-inch system specifically for the EV, which can now control the torque to each individual wheel with millisecond precision. Watching the system work, sending power exactly where it's needed, is like witnessing digital magic wading through a deep river crossing. A task that always produced a slight pucker factor in an internal combustion car with its air intakes is now a strangely serene event. The sealed battery and motors are impervious to water, and the Defender glides through with the silent confidence of a silent predator. The flat underbody, free of exhaust pipes and drive shafts, means there's less to snag on hidden rocks or logs. In every measurable off-road metric: precision, control, ground clearance, weighting depth, the EV doesn't just match its predecessors, it surpasses them. The interior maintains the Defender's exposed structure design ethos with visible bolts and durable high-quality materials, but it's been infused with a new layer of technology. The central Pivi Pro screen is larger and faster, featuring new EV-specific pages for monitoring range, energy consumption, and battery conditioning for optimal charging. The materials have a sustainable focus with extensive use of recycled textiles and non-leather upholstery options that feel both luxurious and appropriately rugged. By the end of the day, the initial skepticism had completely evaporated. Something has certainly been lost in the transition. The visceral rumble and mechanical theater of a gasoline engine are gone forever. But what has been gained is so much more significant. The 2026 electric Defender is a vastly more capable off-road machine, a supremely refined on-road cruiser, and a more responsible steward of the environments it is designed to explore. It proves that the soul of an icon isn't tied to a specific type of engine, but to its unwavering purpose. The Defender's purpose has always been to go anywhere and do anything, and now it is simply better at it than ever before. The King is not dead. The King has been reinvented.